that Thursday night football. We had Falcons against the Buccaneers. Falcons pulled off the win, 29-28. I was pretty surprised by that. I definitely did not have the Dolphins winning this game.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah, at home too for the Bucks. So like losing at home, it's something with those creamsicle jerseys. Were they wearing those again?
I don't think so.
Were they not?
They were just losing.
Good, they're just losing. Right?
Well, they were up. They had 9 minutes left in the game and were up 14.
Yeah, they
and lost.
But Cousins threw 3 touchdown passes to Kyle Pitts. All you fantasy owners out there loved this week for Kyle Pitts. I think it's the first week he's ever gone off since he's been in the league.
It was a good week for him.
And then Zane Gonzalez kicked a 43-yard field goal as time expired to complete the Falcons' win.
That was a crazy win for the Falcons. They
rallied back.
It feels like miscoaching at this point. To be honest, I mean, it genuinely that's what it feels like. It genuinely to me feels like miscoaching. Todd Bowles is fucking annoying. He's like a cancer to that team. He wants them to lose.
Exactly.
I just don't get it. So, F me if he didn't, I would have won. Gee, many crickets. But yeah, no. So the Thursday night game was pretty nice. It was like Kyle Pitts for prophecy. It's the prophecy. It's finally being fulfilled.
And then on to the Bucs side real quick, though. Baker had an all-right game. He was 19-34, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 late interception that did, in my opinion, kind of cost them the game. The Bucs looked off rhythm, not great. They got lucky. The Panthers lost to the Saints this week to keep them in first place in the NFC South. So Bucs are still sitting pretty just because the Panthers also lost. But you're definitely not happy after that loss to the Falcons. That's a big one against a division rival.
No, Kyle Pitts with 47 points in fantasy this week was insane. Bonkers. Also, the mics are not that bad. You should have been here originally. These are good. Nobody said it in there. Somebody texted me on it. No, the mics are way better. It's your thing. It's not us. But anyway, yeah, no, Kyle Pitts was insane. The prophecy for 5 years that guy's been going to pop off, and it finally happened now. So, insane. We'll get right into Monday night, though. I'll let you guys know what happened there. Monday night, Tua tried to keep his team afloat, but he threw a pick early. Hold on. It's not mine. Fuck it. Yeah, Monday night, he threw a pick pretty early in the game. He started playing pretty well. He did throw for 2 touchdowns later. They didn't have a chain go crazy like they normally did. But a chain, he can't carry it every week. They do need their quarterback to do it. And their defense was okay. They were holding it very good up until like middle of the second, or into the second quarter. There was no points scored. Then they went and scored a touchdown, and then it was basically Steelers just riding momentum. They took it the distance after the half, and it was just done. Done. It was over. So the Tua, I think that almost ends their season. I'm not 100% sure. But
it's not looking pretty.
Did they get eliminated? They did. So losing that game eliminated the Miami Dolphins. They basically were in playoff form, and that was the game that finished them off. So I don't know what we'll see here. We'll probably see some tanking. They do need some. They need some weapons like that, and they also need to figure out how to do some adversity.
What do you think is going to happen with McDaniels after this season? Do you think they're going to hold on to him? Or do you think they might let him go?
Mike McDaniels will probably stay. They like it. And also, what do you guys mean the audio is bad? I don't get it. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you're fine. I'm not fucking a pro.
Nick said it sounds. Well, yeah. See, the mics sound fine.
Yeah, the mics sound fine. If you can hear me, I'm not pro. We're not pro. We don't have the money.
Reboot your thing and come back in here and then let us know if it fixed.
Yeah, you were there. You guys were there for the very first one. I don't know.
Oh God, it was so.
This is way better.
Way better.
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen
way
to
better.
this real quick.
What are you missing?
I don't know, guys.
You guys are off your fucking Percocet. They almost do it.
Gaslighting us? Is that what
Yeah, that's what it's a rage bait. You guys are rage baiting. You're fucking making me mad.
We could rage bait you pretty easily.
Yeah, you're rage baiting the shit out of me. God. Maybe it's their phone. That's what I'm saying. Sarah, what the hell? All right, anyway, I'm moving on before I get too angry. Basically, Monday night was just a fluke for the Dolphins. It was just cold, actually. It wasn't a fluke. That's just how they play in the cold. So basically, I don't know. Their season rode on a cold game win, and that's actually how it would be. They go to the playoffs. They're going to have to play in the cold. I mean, you're going to Denver. If they were to have made it, they would have been a 7 seed playing against Denver. You're playing in Mile High. It's going to be freezing ass cold. Yeah, you're not going to win anyway, so they just had to win out, but unfortunately they couldn't.
I think maybe the mic could be tweaking now. Turn mine down a little bit.
Why?
Just because mine's down.
All right.
Every time you talk.
Let's turn it down.
Okay. All right. Maybe that will fix whoever's having some little bit of problems.
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Onward.
Yeah, that was Monday Night Football.
That was Monday Night Football.
Dolphins are done.
Dolphins are done. However, are you guys here? Do you guys want to play a game, or do we want to wait an extra 10 or so minutes? I do got a game that we want to play, but I can get the injuries out of the way. Maybe some other people will show up. But
do some injuries, and maybe we'll talk about Champions for Change one time, and then we'll get into the games.
Here, let's do it. I tried to make sure everybody was getting what their notification from me. I apologize. We're still kind of getting it ready. This week was sloppy for us.
Yeah, so definitely was a little bit of a sloppy week.
We're getting it going here. Anyway, all right, where are we going to injuries? Let's go straight into it.
The ACLs left the chat this week.
ACLs this season have done nothing but hang on. They've all fallen apart. It's all because Christian McCaffrey. There's some sort of witch voodoo. I'm surprised that everyone hasn't died, and that's the only reason the Niners are still in it is because they have McCaffrey. But Mahomes' season is done. I watched his ACL tear as the season ended, so that was pretty intense to watch.
And I'm going to give credit to Mahomes this year.
Mahomes balled out.
He balled out for having really kind of shit cards dealt to him. So he definitely was.
Agreed.
He was working his butt off this year.
Yeah, but he tore his ACL. Mahomes is done. We won't see him this season, and we won't even be able to see him at the beginning of the next season. We won't see him probably till week 5 or 6 of next season, just because it's almost a year-long recovery. So
I was just reading a chat that thinks that we're on the webcam mic. I don't think we're on the webcam mic.
I don't think so
we'll
either,
check
but let me just check.
We'll check just to play it safe.
Sounds like a webcam mic is what they said, but let's go to properties.
We'll check it real quick for you guys just to see.
Oh, maybe.
You guys might have been onto something.
You're not one again. Hold on.
Did you guys figure it out?
You guys might have been onto something.
Maybe we were wrong.
Maybe I was wrong. Oh man.
Why would you do that? That's annoying.
I think it's my fault because I had a. All right, are we better now? Does that feel better for everybody?
Leave a comment. Does that sound a little better?
Sorry, maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Now turn the mics back.
Yeah, now turn me back up, dude.
All right, there we go. Sorry.
All right, we should be better now.
My apologies. Okay, it was something else. I had a different setting set up. I had headphones in. There we go. But anyway.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is gone.
He was right. Never roast chat.
Micah Parsons is gone, Nolan. What? What now, Micah? Parsons? Trade? You guys fucking suck.
Was it worth it?
Fuck the Packers.
Was it worth it?
Ride the boys. I know we suck too, but fuck you. Packers down. Micah Parsons is done. Christian Watson also left the game with a chest injury after a collision, did not return. Another one for the Packers. Zach Tom, a tackle, exited with a knee injury.
Isn't there like 4
Evan
Packers?
Williams, a safety, left with a injury to his knee. And then Josh Weil, a tight end, who's like 4th string, entered with left with a concussion. You guys just got hit with the fucking habooga. You guys just got hit with the habooga, like the skadoosh. The skadoosh. You guys your whole team just got deleted.
What up, man?
Everything you guys have been building for years. You know how you guys have always been in the playoff picture. You guys have always been that team. This right here is just you guys are tanked. And you guys paid all the money to one guy. I guarantee you're gonna fall off. This was the Packers moment. That's what it was. It was the injuries to spending money on Micah Parsons. Anyway, continuing on. Devontae Adam goes down, R.I.P. But Puka Nacua will be that guy. Puka Nacua will be the guy.
And from what I have heard, I talked to one of our coworkers today because Puka also got hurt that game, and it looked kind of bad because he like got up, fell back down. It looked like, and he got hit in the back of the head. So I was worried. Turns out
concussion.
What everything we've heard is that it was cramping. So he should be fine.
He'll be all right.
Yeah. And I've heard nothing since.
He played and balled out. He had like 37 points and a touchdown. So for fantasy. Anyway, Steelers, they lose Isaac Semilo with a tricep and Nick Herbig a hamstring. Herbig with a hamstring on Monday Night Football against the Dolphins. It's cold out here. You guys got to wear nice clothes. You got to wear the tights. You got to do it because, I mean, I am watching. Ugh.
Ben, the football player, he didn't die. It was, I think, was it last season? It was
Damar Hamlin was 2 or 3 seasons ago.
Was it 2 or 3 now?
What kind of microphones do we have?
Feet fine.
They're fine. They're fine, Randy. However, if you could drop a follow, thanks for making it in here. I appreciate you.
But yeah, fine.
Thank you so much. Anyway, but yeah, fine. But
that
was your injuries for Steelers as well, and then you had the Bears. They went Roma Dunze. He re-aggravated an ankle-foot injury.
Hopefully he's back because they need him.
Yeah, and then Luther Burden, he left the game with a ankle injury as well. So, the Bears are looking to get hurt. It's just that cold weather. It's so much easier to get hurt when it's cold. In all honesty.
Especially if these players aren't warming up.
Absolutely.
Like you need to be staying constantly warm, in between those long drives. If you're a defensive player and you're off the field for a good 5-10 minutes, you need to stay warm.
And then also, playing with your rubber bands, make sure you don't get an orbital fracture. That shit hurted. All right. Anyway,
real quick, I want to talk to you guys real quick about the Champions.
Impossible. It's impossible for him to come back and win the MVP.
Who?
Anyway, continue. Champions for Change. Here we go. We're going to have my boy Cole get into it.
Champions for Change. This is the last time we're going to be really talking about the 50-50 tournament. This is for the college football tournament, by the way. But
you can continue to donate for the next 30 days. However, you cannot make a bracket after this. Exactly. You have 4 days to make a bracket. So, guys, please. Continue.
Minimum buy-in's $5. Like we said, it is a 50-50. I think we're up to like $230 right now. So obviously half of that's going to go to the first place winner. Half of it's going to go to the Eddie House. Now, speaking of the Eddie House, this is the charity that we decided to go with.
Charity.
It's
the season to give, not
get.
Yeah, don't be greedy. Let's give.
Let's give, and then you actually have the chance of receiving too.
Yeah,
so
you got to give to
but
get.
The Eddie House creates a safe environment for homeless and at-risk youth, developing the life and job skills necessary for sustainable independence. This is a quote from the owner of the foundation. The way we treat our most vulnerable is a reflection of who we are as a community. These are community kids. We can't ignore it. These kids are in a constant state of crisis, and it's a public health issue, which I full-heartedly agree. But the Eddie House is a central intake and assessment facility for Northern Nevada. The objective of the Eddie House is to end...
Not the Eddie, by the way. If you look it up, it's not the Eddie the bar.
No, yes, not the bar.
Correct.
No, not the bar. The Eddie House. It's just Eddie House, not even the Eddie House.
Eddie House.
But yes, the Eddie House, it's an intake assessment facility in Northern Nevada. Their objective is to end youth homelessness in Reno, Nevada. And to accomplish that, they have to identify these at-risk kids, these homeless kids who are at the age where they cannot go into foster homes anymore. But yeah, through extensive outreach in the downtown Reno area. So if you guys have anything to give, man, we appreciate it. You do have a shot. It is fun. So just if you got like $5 to spare, just throw it in.
Absolutely. It's really easy. There's the link for you. Just click on it, get it going. Anyway, you know what, guys? Are you ready to play a game? Do we have everybody here? Because I'm ready to get you guys going on a game. All right. We're going to play a game of Who Am I? And this edition of Journeyman Quarterbacks.
And I won't look at the chat. Chat, play along. But
you guys can play along. But yeah, this is the Journeyman Quarterback. Who am I? All right. I have played. We're gonna start it off real easy. I have played for these teams. I've been a Ram, a Bengal, a Bill, a Titan, a Texans, Jets, Buccaneers, Dolphins, and that's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
I mean,
holy shit.
You were listening.
That was Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yes, he got it immediately. Wow. Wow.
Once you got past like 4 teams, I was like, this is Ryan Fitzpatrick 100%.
That's insanity. Okay, well, I do have another one just in case it got crazy like that, and it did. Oh, my God. Okay, well, sorry to everybody that wanted to play.
Sorry, my bad.
You can't play this time.
I was just on that one.
If you get it this time, just whisper it. Yeah, whisper in my ear. I'll start going down the list. That was criminal. All right, let's go. This other guy, he played from 2012 to 2023. He has played for the Eagles, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Jaguars, the Bears, and the Colts.
What position?
He was a quarterback. They're all quarterbacks.
All quarterbacks.
Whisper it in my ear.
Go one more time.
All right.
Repeat it.
He had played from the year 2012, and he was an Eagle, a Ram, a Chief, a Jaguar, a Bear, and a Colt. All of these guys are quarterbacks, by the way. And then we'll start going down the list. He played for one of these teams twice.
Damn. Come on, chat.
Anybody got any kind of guesses? I'll start giving out hints after I get another guess.
I'm trying to think.
Repeat it. All right. This guy is a journeyman quarterback, and he has played for the Eagles, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Eagles again, Jaguars, Bears, Colts.
I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is? Tell me.
Is it initial CW?
No. It is not CW. It is not Carson Wentz.
That's who I was thinking.
It is not Carson Wentz. Dawson, as in Dawson Knox, or no? The answer is not Dawson.
Dawson.
No Dawson. Unfortunately, that is the incorrect.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Answer. All right, here we go. Let's
type the teams in chat.
type the teams in chat. All right, hold on. The teams in chat are going to come from my account over here. You ready? It is not Kenny Pickett. All right, hold on. That's a good guess though. Eagles, Rams, no Steeler, Chief. Eagles again. Jags, Bears, Colts. That's your order of where he played.
So Eagles, Rams, Chiefs, Eagles again, Jags, Bears, Colts. Shit. So he ended his career on the Colts?
He ended his career with the Colts.
He has to be like a backup guy.
He was a all-star backup. He was an all-star backup. All right, let's do this. Let's go to the next one. When he played for the Philadelphia Eagles in his career starter, he went for 3,000 yards.
Guess. Foles?
It is Nick Foles. It is Nick Foles.
That's a great guess. He's
Nick
an all-time
Foles
backup.
is it?
Yeah, he's like an MVP backup because he won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yep,
so he beat
MVP.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's Nick Foles. All right,
Pick, good pick.
Super Bowl MVP. He was one of 8 quarterbacks to throw 7 touchdowns in one game. He owns best tight end / interception ratio in a season, 27 touchdowns to 2. That was his rookie season as an Eagle.
He also caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl.
He did. And then he is here's some other attributes of him. He is the only one with a 7 touchdown game, Super Bowl MVP, and touchdown reception in a Super Bowl. That's insanity.
Yeah, that's insane.
You guys missed the first one. Do you guys want to go one more? I can give you one more ASAP real quick. Won 4 games and got paid.
Yeah, truthfully, he did. That was fun, yeah. Do one more real
Do you
quick.
guys want to do one more?
We can do one more.
All right, give me one second
more.
here. Give me 1 second. I've been going through these things.
Man. Well, while he's looking real quick, I wanted to just give you guys some big takes that I had. I think the Colts made an all right move picking Rivers back up. I know some people were really doubting it, thinking, why? Why would you even kind of consider something like that? But he really didn't. He didn't look amazing, obviously, but he is a 44-year-old coming back after a 5-year hiatus of not playing. A lot of people are speculating, too, that his benefits from the NFL were actually expiring after this year. So he re-upped it. He gets another 5 years of benefits. But anyway. But yeah, after 5 years of not playing, he looked pretty damn good. He went 18 of 27, 120 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception there at the end. That interception at the end, though, I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty ugly. He had no power on that ball.
Yeah, no, he's rough. Bro was picking up crazy. Yeah, no, he was reading the defense really well.
Oh, yeah,
His QB
100%.
IQ is still good.
Yeah,
He's
through the roof.
I was saying that at work. We were watching the game, and people were like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "He's just a smart quarterback. He's never been the guy who's gonna launch it over the fucking head of you. He's just gonna read what you're doing, and 100%. That's bar for bar what he did. And he was able to take one of the top 5 defenses in the league.
Yeah, and give them a run for their money.
And give them a run for their money. Or same with offense. So, yeah,
but I am excited. He got named the starter for the next week going up against the 49ers. So keep an eye on him.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Are you ready? Do you want to keep giving some stats, or do you guys want to play one more game? Do you want to hit stats, or do you want to play one more round real quick? I can give you either or. We can continue with the stats. Keep continuing with the stats. We'll wait for people to start typing. Everybody, when you're ready to hear another game and guessing, just type ready.
we'll do one more. But real quick, you're gonna like this. Offensive passing leaders. Guess who's in first place?
Don't even tell me. Dak don't even fucking matter. He doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter, but Dak Prescott is in first with 3,931 yards.
You don't get anything for guessing other than a crisp high five. Psh, I gave you like 8 beers the other night.
But Matt Stafford in second, about 200 yards behind Dak. Goff in third, about 100 yards behind.
Goff sneaking in
Stafford.
though.
He did. And Mahomes
Drake
is still
May
in
fell from second last week to top 5.
to fifth. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But yeah, and then rushing leaders, it's still Jonathan Taylor in first at 1,443.
Balling.
James Cook, he's in second, 1,415. And then a pretty big drop off all the way down to third with Chan at 1,100.
If Taylor can pop up with 150 yards per game here, he can beat the record. So, all right.
But yeah, Myles Garrett, by the way, is at 21.5 sacks. He is a sack away from tying. He is a sack and a half away from breaking the record.
That is a great question, and I actually will answer that. If Burrow was to go to another team, who do we think would fit him the best?
I'm just kidding.
It would not be the Raiders. I need him to be protected, right?
Yeah.
We need him to go somewhere where the other quarterback maybe is falling off a little bit.
What about Arizona?
Arizona would be all right. The quarterback's got some good protection. I think he could probably make a lot happen with Marvin Harrison. I
feel like Arizona wouldn't be the worst fit for him.
Yeah, Trey McBride, he's got a good quarterback. Arizona would be solid.
They just don't have a quarterback right now.
Let me think who else is out there.
Steelers?
The Steelers would be a good fit for him. The Colts he probably would do well with.
Yeah, Colts too.
However, I don't know if he fits their scheme. He's never had a running game, like really. He had Joe Mixon and Chase Brown, but
I don't know. That's a good one though. Where would he fit? I would love him on the Raiders, but yeah, it would be the same thing as in Cincinnati if he came to Vegas. So,
what team could he truly just elevate?
Elevation. Honestly, dude, go to the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers would be if they could if he could be a Niner, that would be elite.
Yeah, that would be an insane place.
When is his contract up? I think he's got another 3 or 4 years on it. However,
but the Bengals also did just fire their head coach.
Yeah.
So things might change there. Burrow might.
Brock is not good. I hate this fucking argument. I hate it. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, I've been saying this too. The Niners are the perfect quarterback plug-and-play team. You can put but you can put most quarterbacks in there, and they will be pretty successful, in my opinion.
You put me in there, all right.
I mean, like, you got McCaffrey.
All right.
At the end of the day,
let's do this. All right, this one, I've got 2 actually quarterbacks left for you. I think this one is going to be hard as hell, though. This guy, he started as a Saint. Here, can somebody type it in real quick? He started as a Saint. He went to the Chiefs. He went to the Eagles. He went to the Bears, and he went to the Lions, and he went to the Chargers.
What years did he play?
He started in 2009 and retired in 2002.
Wait, 2022?
2022. So he started in 2009, retired in 2022.
And he was drafted to the Saints?
He was a Saint to start. He developed under Drew Brees and Sean Payton. He rarely played, but learned elite offensive structure.
So another backup guy.
He's another backup guy. He literally never started as a starter.
Fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
He never started as a starter, but
he's not like a no-namer, right? Like,
he is not a no-namer, but he is very hard to guess. Like Marcus probably could never get it.
Okay. Let me think here. What team would you say he arguably had the best year on? Well, he's a backup, so it's like. Well, when you think of this guy, what team do you think of him on?
He's a Bear.
Okay, so when you think of him as a Bear.
He's a Bear. What's up, Johnny?
Mitch Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky is a good one. He did technically win a championship, yes.
Oh shit!
But he was inactive in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so he's
Matt Castle. What a fucking pick! No, it's not Matt Castle.
Matt Castle. No, it's not him. Fuck.
He is mastered the art of being trusted everywhere as a backup without having the ability to need to play.
I just asked my brother for that one.
This
is a good one. This is a hard one.
He did play with Mitch Trubisky, though.
He did.
On the Bears.
Fuck. Ooh.
You may not know this one.
I feel like I probably do, though.
He only had 1,700 passing yards.
Total in his
Total.
career.
Since 2009.
Fuck. Yeah, he did not play a lot.
Johnny, we'll let you play one more after this one. This next one, people will know. If you guys cannot figure it out, that is okay. I can give you the answer. Let me know if we want to go next. This one was hard. I wanted to give you guys a hard one.
Another hint. What was his number? Can you give me a number he was on, on the Bears?
I can. Give me one second.
What was his jersey number? That might help me. You said you see him as a Bear.
Yep.
When you hear this guy's name, you think of him as a Bear.
He was number 4.
Number 4. I already said Trubisky. It wasn't Trubisky. Yeah, who was the backup for Trubisky?
Who was the backup for Trubisky?
That's who it is, right?
That's who it is. It's the backup for Trubisky.
Fucking Trubisky's a backup for...
Buster Douglas is crazy. That's a fucking poll.
Buster Douglas. Dang.
No Buster Douglas. He also ended his career being the backup to Justin Herbert, known as a on-field mentor and film junkie.
Fuck, dude. This is a good one. I can't even think of who the backup was in 2022 for the Chargers.
That was Justin Herbert's rookie season.
I almost just want to look and wait for chat to get.
Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready to go to the next one, let me know, because I'll let you guys move on, because this one was hard as fuck. I'll wait. Matt, Johnny is baffled. Matt, where are we? Matt, what do we got?
What are you guys thinking?
Daniel something. This guy's on to something. It's
Daniel.
It's not Daniel something. It's something Daniel. What has he got?
Dude, you're on to something, so it's his last name's Daniel.
Something Daniel.
Matt Daniel.
Nope.
Tom Daniel.
Sandy is fucking locked in right now. This is crazy.
I can't even think of it. Daniel.
Is he a coach now? Currently on Highway 1. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if he is a coach right now.
Damn, dude. Damn, Daniel. Who is it?
He is a coach for college. He's an assistant coach for where he played at the University of Missouri.
Well, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help
All right.
For me.
I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds to get the guess, and we're gonna go to the next one, which I think you should be able to get.
Daniel.
We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
yeah, I don't know.
2, 1. Type it into the chat, and I'll tell you the info.
Oh my God.
His name is Chase Daniel.
Now that you say that, I remember
Enrique was on it.
Daniel.
It is Chase Daniel. All right.
That was a good one. That's a hard one, dude.
All right. Now, this one is not as hard. We're going to get it going. I would appreciate Marcus or Enrique if you can type out the teams for me. He had started for this guy. He started in the year of 2014. He started with the Vikings, went to the Saints, went to the Panthers, went to the Broncos, went to the Dolphins, and is playing technically. No, never mind. Sorry, not the wrong guy. He is a Lion as of 2024. That was his last team.
Another backup guy?
No.
He started?
He was a starter most places.
So yeah, Vikings, Saints, Panthers, Broncos, Dolphins, Lions.
Yep, he started as a Viking.
In 2014, he started as a Viking.
And he was a Pro Bowl selection in 2015.
Was he on the Vikings in 2015?
He was a Viking from 2014 to 2017.
Why can't I think of this? Like, this one should be easier. It was a starter on the Vikings from 14. And
Enrique got it. Enrique has it. It's the guy. I know you know it.
I'm glad you didn't type it. Oh.
No, it's not Case Keenum. It is not Case Keenum.
It's not Case Keenum?
It's not Case Keenum.
I got an ad, bro.
I can't even snooze it.
We'll give it a second. Wait for them to come back.
I can't even snooze it. Marcus, are you back yet? Sorry, everybody. Like I said, Marcus, are you ready? Hold on. Enrique, don't do it yet. Hold on. Bitch.
That's a good one, though.
Let's see if we got it. Hold on, Marcus.
Marcus, who do you think it is?
Marcus, are you back yet? He's pissed. He has an ad.
He got an ad right as it fucking happened, too. That's funny.
I'm back. What the fuck? That was a long ad. Sorry, it's the only ad you'll get. Anyway, this guy, he played from the year 2014 to 2024. He was a Viking, Saint, Panther, Bronco, Dolphin, then Lion. He started with the Vikings.
Thielen. I mean,
that's a good pick, but Thielen's a wide receiver. This is a quarterback only. Quarterback only. Thielen was on the team. My two glove lord. LOL. All right, who do you think it is?
Well, I know who it is.
You know who it is?
I do know who it is.
Okay.
Case Keenum. It's not Case Keenum.
Dante Fowler? Is that what you're pulling right now? No. He played for the Saints. He was a backup when Drew Brees went out. He was 5-0.
Here's another little stat about this guy. I believe he's a high school football coach.
He was a high school football coach last year.
Yep.
And then he got banned.
He got banned for helping the kids out too much.
He got banned for helping the kids out too much, giving them an unfair edge.
By buying them equipment.
Castle? No, not Matt Castle.
What's up with the Matt Castle tonight? Isn't it the second time we've guessed Castle?
Not Matt Castle.
Jameis Winston. It is not Jameis Winston. He was not drafted.
Jamo was on that team, though.
He was. But this guy was drafted to the Vikings.
My bro spitting out shit. All right.
Marcus is just thinking of any quarterback.
He's just asking his brother what's happening. All right. He played for a full season for the Panthers in 2020. 3,733 yards, 15 touchdowns.
There was an iconic play when he was on the Vikings of him getting knocked out. He got his head hit into the turf real hard, and he knocked out. He was not.
They did win the high school natty, though. That was fucking good. That was good shit. Yeah, he basically had his. He was just injured too hard. He was way too injured.
He was very much like RG3.
RG3, just
that kind of helps you guys.
Just, a guy. Straight dude. All right. Anyway, we're going to continue on. That was a good time. Thanks for playing.
They don't know who it is still.
It's Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater.
It's Teddy Bridgewater was the winner. Thank you guys for playing this week's Tristan's Trivia. I'll see you guys next week for it. You better be there. Start getting your football knowledge up because I'm going to help you get there. Anyway, here's going to be some key things that went down, and I've got specific games that I want to go over and why they were so close and what just happened to transpire, right? We're going to start with the Rams, okay? I know we usually go through a whole Teddy Bridgewater blew out all of his shit.
Yeah, that's why
Teddy Bridgewater is
like RG3.
done.
Yeah, he's always getting fucked up.
No, he did get knocked out. Yeah, his season ended because he got hit in the head hella hard.
Yeah, he got knocked out like way back earlier.
Yeah,
in his
way
career.
back in the day.
Out in one of the plays.
Anyway, Rams, the defense. The Rams was able to hold off against the Lions because they had a better third down defense. They were stronger in the red zone as well, so they held them to a little bit more field goals. And they had a better third down defense. It was a great game, though.
Well, and that was a big proving game for the Rams.
It was. The Rams just had a rough one against just Cole and Tristan mixed together. Oh, well. No, absolutely. Just CTE and leg injuries. But, no, I mean, the Rams did allow yards, a lot of them.
Yeah.
But they didn't let scores happen, which was what was nice to help them win that game.
But we always like a Goff and Matthew Stafford rematch. They got traded and they both fit the teams very well, which you don't see very often in the NFL. So it was
Johnny's just still spilling out names.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. the fucking elite wide receiver, tight end, lineman, running back, quarterback, threat. Punter,
maybe.
Yeah, no, he probably has punted
Probably
once.
can't do it.
Yeah, but no, the Rams defense is what helped them win. Also, they had they stayed neutral in the turnover margin, but however, they forced mistakes at key moments instead of chasing splash plays. So they weren't letting shit go over top.
Yeah.
You know, they were playing good. And, you know, even with on offensive side of the ball, they were playing really smart. Matt Stafford wasn't struggling like he was last week against Carolina, which was just random.
Can I just guess the next game you're going to talk about?
Who?
Bills Patriots.
I actually was going to talk about the Bucs.
Talk about them Bucs then.
Yeah, no, but
Bucs.
big picture of the Rams game, more or less, was that Rams showed that they can win without being offensively like a firework. And that's what we've seen from them all year. And last week, that firework got shut out completely. And we still saw it against a really solid team.
Yeah.
Even though it was a fucking 40-point game, they didn't do it by just moonball. No, they didn't do that. So, yeah. Anyway, Buccaneers game. What happened was a turnover at the end.
Yep. That was
And
a
coaching
big
on a
turnover.
fourth down decisions. They also Vikings seem decent, not crazy, but decent. And I'll talk more about that here
We'll
too.
talk about
that
yeah,
one
JJ.
is that one's not on my thing, but I
You
didn't
got
want to.
9.
I didn't want to talk. No, I got fucking JJ McCarthy.
You got 9.
No, I got JJ McCarthy. That's what happened. JJ McCarthy came out to play. I didn't get to see 9. I wish I would have seen 9.
Dak Prescott was 9.
Dak Prescott did all right. But yeah, no, the coaching, like I was saying earlier, Todd Bowles is just like, he's just doing random shit. I mean, they held him at a 3rd and 27 and they let him convert.
Yeah,
That's
ugly.
insane. They were literally go ahead win and they had him right at the end. Let's talk about
Mike
Perk
Evans was
Rogers.
talking about that when he was walking into the locker room after the game. You can hear him out loud say 3rd and 24 or whatever.
Yeah,
the
it was
fuck
insane.
It's insane.
Literally
yeah.
insane. We
Can't
talked
be
about the
doing that.
Packers game a little bit, but when it comes to the Packers game, it wasn't a big like hard game. The Broncos are good at the end. We've discovered they're the best fourth quarter team in the NFL. They're going to close a game on you. They're just going to run out the clock.
They're good game managers.
They're playing what's his name? What's the coach's name? Why can't I not think
Sean
of it right now?
Payton?
Sean Payton is a game manager. That's why he was so good with Drew Brees.
Facts.
But no, you're
good,
good.
John.
We didn't talk about Johnny. Yeah, no. They would not have won if what? If
They
what?
would not have won.
Get real. Type it all the way out. Nolan, why didn't you play my game, by the way? Mean. Rude.
Loser. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, no. The Packers, I mean, they played a good game, but we're playing against the best fourth quarter team. They go crazy. And, I mean, there was a lot of injuries. It was just so many injuries. Oh,
Packers very well could be the most disappointing team this year.
yeah, Nolan, let's talk about how disappointing your team is. Nolan, talk about it. Go ahead and talk about it with Marcus for a minute.
Like every year, I feel like you guys have the utmost hope of being a Super Bowl contending team, and then like towards the tail end of the year, you guys kind of just fumble.
That's a fucking good pick, by the way. That's a good pick.
Ooh, Dolphins? Yeah,
Yeah.
Burrow on the Dolphins.
Dolphins
would be
with
a
Burrow.
nasty
Yeah,
pick.
if he has Hill still. If he has Hill.
No, you still got Waddle.
Yeah, but you need one other guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Achan's
got
him.
Waller.
Achan's
Tight
him.
end.
Darren Waller's playing out of his mind. If you had Hill, yeah, they win that. I can
That's a
see
good
that.
team, yeah.
That's a good pull.
Burrow would fit very well in Miami.
I agree. I would like to see that play out. I would too.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Anyway, and then my last one that I really wanted to talk about was the Saints.
Yeah, young
The
coach.
Saints have figured something out.
Just a little too late, but they have figured it out.
They
This will
have
help them
figured
next year.
something out. Their season's over, but they are just playing for fun, just to knock out their rivals, just for fun.
I still don't like their quarterback room, though.
You don't like Tyler Stowe?
I just don't.
I think Tyler Stowe's the guy right now.
To be honest with you, I don't know enough about it to really judge and talk too much about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tyler Stowe's been playing out of his mind. He's just out there doing shit. He's running the ball. He's throwing the ball. He's being smart with it. They're not turning the ball over, and I think that's what it was all
whole
season long. Is they just like couldn't not turn the ball over. They were fumbling.
Well,
and
Spencer Rattler started the year.
yeah,
correct?
Spencer Rattler started the year. They didn't have
And
like
he was a turnover guy. Like he
Yeah.
just seemed like to huck it up.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
like
he-
I'm just throwing. The
he
ball.
was a moonball guy
Yeah,
for
he's a
sure.
moonball.
He was a moonball guy. But I mean, I don't know. I think that the Saints have kind of started figuring something out. But in all honesty, I mean, that's more or less what I'm looking at is the Saints have just really, they're starting to break out and they're starting to feel good about themselves. And they also did lose a good defensive player earlier in the year. He did just retire out of nowhere.
Who?
Fucking Tyrann Mathieu, the Badger.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He just retired middle of the year. So
He must have been done, bro.
absolutely. All right. Sorry, I'm going to catch back up on things. I'm going to let him take back over. That was my last thing. I'm just going to catch back up on what you guys are saying here.
He's going to read a little bit. I'm just going to give you guys some more big takes I had. Big take. Everybody's been seeing it. The ACL injuries have just been absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, I did read somewhere. I could be wrong on this. I don't know the source. But they were actually talking about ACL injuries actually being down this year by quite a bit.
Bullshit.
The reason they're saying that it's been getting so much more attention is because it's been bigger players that have been getting ACL injuries. That there's always these injuries every year. You just don't hear them because it's the smaller players that you just don't have a lot of focus on. Which, like I said, it could be true, probably not. I mean, it seems like this year's there's been a lot more. So, but yeah, that was a source I was reading is that statistically we're actually down this year. But in my opinion, like we say all the time, NFL should be on grass.
NFL should be on grass.
There should be no turf fields.
NFL should totally be on grass.
Even if that doesn't help the ACL problem,
oh yeah,
turf needs to go away.
Well, I think even if it doesn't help the ACL problem, it's going to help the concussion problem.
It just should help all the way
because
around.
most of the concussions happen when the tackle's over, and they're when you hit the ground, you're not just landing, you're hitting and then smacking. Like one part of your body is going to smack every time. So,
it's like some players, yes, they love turf, but I think turf was only really put into place because they wanted it to look better on TV.
Yeah.
They wanted it more appealing to fans watching on TV. And let's be real, it's football. I'd say 90% of football players that actually have played the sport would prefer to play on grass. That's in my opinion, I think that's a fact.
And
in my opinion, I think it's a fact.
Yeah-ish, you know what I mean? I don't know.
What is Google saying?
Okay, I looked up the ACL thing, by the way, guys. So we're going to go through it. The record year for ACL tears was technically the COVID year, which was only a 15-game season, and there was 51 total tears. 51 total tears in COVID. It was higher proportion in season.
So technically right now we're down, huh?
Yeah.
We're on pace to actually have one of the better years.
The lowest year since 2018 was 2019, and they tore 49 ACLs total. So it was 33 in the regular season and then another 16 after. But so far this year, we're at 30. We're only projected to have 38 ACL tears. Which is better, which is on pace to be actually the lowest ACL tear ever. However, I don't know. I just feel like there's just been so many ACL tears, just in general. Like
overall, it just something needs to change. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like grass isn't gonna fix the injury problem. It's football. There's always gonna be injuries.
Yeah,
but turf, like God, if you've ever played on turf, it just fucking sucks. It's hard as brick.
It is brick.
It's just brick with a little bit of rubber in it.
And that's the thing.
Fun.
Underneath turf, if you guys have ever played, underneath turf, it's just a slab of concrete. It's concrete, rubber mats, grass.
Fake grass.
Fake grass. Just stupid.
Look at the Raiders. The Raiders are an inside facility. They grow the grass outside. They roll it into the stadium. So logistically, there should be no excuse on why a team should not have grass. Period.
They'd be more fast on turf. I don't believe that.
They all say that. Okay, just cut your fucking grass a little bit shorter then. That's your solution to if you want to run a little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, the media does pump your feed with injuries, I guess. But
that is true.
I don't know, man. I just feel like every game I'm watching, just like season-ending injuries this year have been insane. That's more or less what I think. I think the season-ending injuries this year have been worse than ever.
And I do think he's right, though. I think they have been more reported on this year. More than any. And it's just been bigger name players. Like, it really has been. Just like a Mahomes tearing his ACL. Micah Parsons. Burrow at the beginning of the year with turf toe. It's all these big name players who are getting injured. So, of course, you hear about it more. You're not going to hear that third string running back that blew up his knee.
By week 15 this year, there has been 309 players total
injured,
with being placed on injury reserve. So it's at least 5 weeks of missing football. Not season ending, but at least 5 weeks of missing football through week 15 has been 309.
That's a lot.
You freaking out at the dynasty's gone?
No, you're not freaking. Well,
yeah.
you're probably
a
freaking
little
out
bit.
that era of your dynasty is done, but you still have a quarterback who's going to be there for a fair bit
You have
of
a
time.
10 years with probably the
Yeah.
best quarterback to play.
Exactly. So
You got 10 years with one of the top 5
just-
ever QBs.
yeah, it's just they're in a rebuild. They're
You've
gonna
got-
rebuild the next couple of years.
You've got a
and
great
it's
young
fine.
wide receiver who's going to probably crash his car into another family.
Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you've got a decent line. You could probably trade away and get some more younger people, picks.
It's just
They've
time
got-
to move on from like the
And their
Kelsey-
contract, although
no.
they did pay Mahomes the most, he's not paid the most year over year, so they're not taking a huge salary cut. Kelsey's gone. They need a new tight end.
You got to get done with that.
He's going to go retire. I mean, he's going to go,
Bro, your girlfriend or your
Makes
wife
billions.
is a billionaire.
Yeah,
Let's
like-
just move on. We're good now.
more Luke. Hold on. Let's see this. Players aren't gritty anymore. They're more likely to lose their season than play hurt like guys of the past.
Facts.
I agree with that.
I 100%.
Who's
agree.
your next signing if you're a Chief? If I'm a Chief, I'm signing a new tight end. I'm going to
know
go
who
get
I'm
someone
signing?
good.
I'm just signing a new goddamn O-line. I'm going to really focus on my line.
Their line's good.
I don't know. I just felt like
It's just
Mahomes
older,
was still
but
getting beat to shit. But he
Ruggs
does need-
2-0 for real.
He does need some weapons because there was a lot of drop balls.
There was a lot of drop balls. I mean, Hollywood Brown used to be it, but I mean,
and then
he's it.
And then I guess just really focus on your defense too.
Yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
you know Mahomes is going to be able to game manage even with not a lot of weapons, as long as that defense doesn't give up a ton.
yeah, they're just old on all sides of
Yeah,
the
they're
ball.
just
I mean,
getting
all
there.
these guys have been on the team for
What's
10
that
years.
defensive lineman that they have that's been there forever?
Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, he's old.
It's
I
just-
mean, they're
they're
just
all-
getting old. That's quite literally it.
Like you said, the dynasty started in 2015.
yeah, when
16?
did he
It's
get
been
into
like
the
a
league?
decade. God, it doesn't feel like it's already been that long, but it really has been about a decade of watching.
Yeah,
the Chiefs
2017. It's almost been 10 years, and he
Yeah.
didn't play for a year. So what? Yeah, almost 8 to 9 years of Mahomes just running it.
dominate. Oh yeah, and Henry Ruggs is in Carson City, by the way.
Henry Ruggs is in Carson City, and he also got a degree.
He did get a
He
degree.
did just graduate from what school? Hold on, Henry Ruggs.
Sorry, we're going on a little tangent, but fuck it, why not? We'll just be talking to you guys in the chat.
Yeah, no, he just graduated from Alabama, so he just finished his college degree, and he'll never get out. But
I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I've seen a lot of debate about if he deserves a second chance in the league. I'm gonna say no.
no, fuck
Dude,
no.
you murdered
No
a girl and
way.
her dog.
I never
Recklessly
think
driving.
any person that
No.
plays the sport is above the law. I
No,
fucking
like,
hate
I
that
don't care
shit.
that you were a phenomenal athlete. Maybe don't fucking drive your car at 100.
Yeah, don't do stupid shit.
Like,
It's not that hard to just not kill someone.
and unfortunately, the Raiders organization is quite fucking stupid. So I could see them giving him a second chance. And if they do that, that's gonna destroy the community of Las Vegas.
No, they should definitely. They should
better
not bring his
but I
ass
could see him
back.
fucking doing it because they're just dumb. Raiders don't make any fucking good decisions.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
as
facts.
stupid as the owner's haircut.
Fucking
That's a
Davis-
great putt.
Oh man, don't even get me started on that fucking retard. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
That
I want
word-
Josh
that
Allen to
word's
win
back,
it, but
by the
Josh
way.
Allen, he just found out he just announced to the world that he's gonna be a baby daddy, and he fucking balled out.
I saw all those comments that was like, Drake May, you're a grandfather now.
Yeah,
Well, guess what, Drake May? Josh Allen was there.
Josh Allen's
He's
still your
him.
daddy.
He's still him.
He's still your daddy.
I don't care, Drake May. Josh Allen's
Yep.
your dad.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Josh Allen, I hope he gets a ring. I really like him.
I think
Like I
Josh Allen
said, that's my
deserves it.
big brother. You know, we're twins. Same, but different. So I really hope he does get a Super Bowl.
Josh Allen, that's all he needs to complete like his trifecta. He's got the
Yeah.
hot ass
He's got
wife. He's got a
MVP.
kid now, MVP.
MVP, he's
Got
got
the wedding ring. Like, come on. He just needs the damn
He-
Super Bowl ring. And
absolutely.
he's got it all. He's got it made.
Also, guys, before I get into my picks tonight, which we will, I'm going undefeated this year or this week. This week I'm going undefeated.
might.
So if you guys want to get free picks, a free 16-leg parlay, put it on me. It's gonna fucking hit. Anyway, continuing on.
I agree. Go Bears. I root for them.
Yeah, the Bears have been playing pretty solid. I like the Bears.
They went from first back to seventh, and now back in first with that Packers loss.
Oh, okay. We're going to play one more game. Just a little guessing game. This one's easy peasy. There's been 6 quarterbacks to play from the AFC to go to the Super Bowl. 6. Can you guess all 6 quarterbacks from the AFC from 2003 to today who have gone to the Super Bowl?
Probably not.
It's easy. There's only 6 of them. Only 6 quarterbacks from 2003 to today have gone to the Super Bowl from the AFC. Tom Brady's one of them.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning's one of them. Nick's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
We were just talking about one of them.
Josh Allen.
Nope. He's never been to a Super Bowl. Brady, Manning, Mahomes. We just gained 2 more. Oh, yeah, Mahomes. We gained 1 more. Burrow. Hold on. We got Brady, Mahomes, Burrow, Manning. Yep, it's only AFC. I need 2 more. This is really easy.
Why am I struggling?
You're going to get pissed off.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the AFC team.
You got 2 more from 2003.
Oh, Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger's number 5. I got 1 more. He's a sneaky little guy. It was Joe fucking Flacco.
Oh, shit. Joe Flacco.
Good job, guys. That was all 6. I just wanted to see if you guys could get it. Yep, that was it.
Yeah, they were spamming Flacco in there. You guys got that one.
Yep, no, that was it.
The Ravens.
The Ravens beating the Brother Bowl. Yep.
Brother Bowl.
The OG Brother Bowl, not the gay Kelsey one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Is there any other things you want to go over with the weekly recaps, or do you want to show us what playoffs are looking like?
We can go over a little bit of playoff looking like. I mean, weekly recaps kind of.
Yeah.
We kind of went over the big games.
What?
It's weird though how we went the whole season with not getting any goose eggs, and then we had 3 in a row. There was 3.
Yeah, 3 straight.
Yeah.
Not
the Raiders went fucking blank this week. Bengals went fucking blank this week.
The Raiders didn't blank.
Yeah, they blanked. They didn't score.
Bullshit. Oh, wow.
They lost 31-0.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah. Can we go over me and Sandia's matchup? You guys want to go over some fantasy football real quick? I didn't even do fantasy this week. I apologize.
Let's do some fantasy.
Let's talk about some fantasy
I'm 2 games
football.
away from just keeping the trophy, by the way, if you're in my leagues. So.
Yeah, 31-0. All right, guys. When it comes to fantasy football, we have got 2 of the guys in here from last week. It was a rough week. We had a guy who snuck in the playoffs. Here's the story. He was the best scorer. He had the most points in the league, but he was out of the playoffs. He missed it. He was missing it. However, someone named Dicker the Kicker puts my shit to sleep. He puts me to rest. He puts me to bed. Bam. Oh, my God. Enrique comes out of his grave. Just like that. He's got new life. Oh, my God.
Did you just say Dicker put you to sleep?
Dicker put me to sleep, dude.
Fuck.
The dick put me down. And then Enrique, he's got new life. He goes into the week feeling good. Jalen Hurts wins 31-0. You know, but then you look at it, oh no. Jahmyr Gibbs, who's been going off for 30 a game, goes and drops him 10. Ooh. Oh no, Ladd McConkey, who's a 15-point guy, gives him 4. Oh my God. And Brandon Aubrey, who has been automatic all year long, misses 2 field goals.
Which also cost you guys the game.
Which also cost us the game, by the way.
Which
However,
also cost your playoff.
He misses 2 games, so if he makes 3 of them, or they were both 50-yarders, by the way, that's an extra 10 points. He would have had 14 points just from his kicker. It would have been a real close game if he had also put in Sutton. If he puts in Sutton, game over. However, Matt prevails 141, gets the win, moves on. Good God. Yeah, the dick did leave an imprint. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, continuing. Actually, I forgot playoffs or fantasy entirely. Let me give you guys a breakdown for fantasy. QB, I said it earlier, Tyler So has been him. He is available in 98% of your leagues. Kyle Pitts was ungodly. He dropped 47 points. No bonuses, by the way. Just all raw fucking momentum.
Oh, yeah, and then Etienne.
Yeah, Etienne. He's
went
him.
off for me. He helped me out.
31 points. Also, another quarterback who's been playing really well. I told a guy that I work with, you need to pick him up. And he's like, I don't know, man. He's been playing kind of mid all year. Ever since he's picked him up, has been a 20-point guy. He's been 20 points 3 weeks in a row. They're in full playoff swing. We're talking about Trevor Lawrence.
Dropping 44 last week.
Dropping 44 last week. T. Law is the guy.
He had 6 touchdowns. I just want to reiterate, 5 of them passing, 1 rushing.
Yeah, no, T. Law has been playing out of his mind. He's playing smart ball. However, I am a Trevor Lawrence. Sorry, a Trevor Lawrence hater. Certified. Put a stamp on that bitch. Click. I hate him. I can't stand it. He played at Clemson. And I just don't like people that come out of Clemson.
It's just crazy because I kind of like Clemson.
I hate them. I can't stand the Cats. I can't stand those Cats. Anyway, continuing on. J.J. McCarthy, when he isn't playing as his alter ego 9, and you guys get J.J. McCarthy, the actual guy, he's pretty good. He plays great. He knows how to read the D. He can fucking throw one deep. He can go boom ball.
Well, this is his first full year playing, right?
First full year playing. However, he had learned time behind Sam Darnold, who figured it out last year. He's got a great coach who's the quarterback whisperer, so to say.
I still think they got really good hopes next year. I really do.
The Vikings are there. They're just hurt. They're hurt.
They're hurt and they're young.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. They have hurt. They've got hurt.
If I was a Vikings fan, I wouldn't. I'm upset, obviously, that the season didn't pan out the way it did, but I would have faith.
Yeah, no, Deshaun Watson. You mean Diddy Watson is a stand-up guy? Clip it. Somebody clip that. Somebody said Diddy Watson's a stand-up guy. Hell no. But no, the next person, we're gonna go to running backs. Michael Carter. He's the only running back left in Arizona. They've had 9 running backs go to season-ending.
I was about to say, I just dropped 2 off.
9.
I just dropped 2 off.
9 total running back injury reserve players.
Yeah, Bam Knight.
So Michael Carter is now the guy who's back after Bam Knight just got hurt. So Michael Carter will be your new running back in Arizona. After he comes back off of injury reserve, he's going to be your new guy. Blake Corum, he's a guy as well. He's a 7 to 10 point guy. He's nothing crazy, but he does pop off every now and again. And if you're lucky to have him go off while Kyron Williams is having one of his off days, Blake Corum's going to get you 20.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. A guy who is good for almost a touchdown a game, or at least the point-wise, is Kyle Monangai.
Yes,
the Bears have been using the hell out of him. They love him. He's just a great third down back. He can get like 100 rushing yards a game because
he's their power back.
He's
they
their
still
power
got
guy.
DeAndre Swift. He's more of their like receiving threat out of the backfield, and then they give it to Monangai, like you said, on the third downs and on those short yardage plays into the end zone.
Absolutely. Let's schedule a day. We do a baseball before season, and we'll get you on here. Oh, guys, we have some big news. I know you guys aren't all soccer fans. However, we will be having a special guest on our podcast right here in the middle. Marcus, I know you wanted to be first. However, we got soccer coming up.
Yeah, we got the World Cup.
World Cup's coming. So
yeah,
we're gonna have a special guest. He's gonna be right here. And
one of our good friends.
Just come on in.
Lots of knowledge.
He's got lots of knowledge on soccer. If there's anybody I trusted to tell us about soccer,
yes,
it would be this guy. So,
but yes, 100% before this baseball season fires up,
we'll get you on there.
Yes, I would love to have you on here.
Absolutely, Marky.
Because you definitely know more baseball than me and Tristan.
Absolutely. And then also, when it comes to the wide receivers, Jaden Reed, he's been getting an uptake. Christian Watson just got hurt. Jaden Reed's going to get more balls. So Jaden Reed's going to be your guy.
Yeah, which I drafted in the beginning of the year as a bust. It pissed me off that he didn't get to play all season, but I still have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wide receiver for the Packers. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then I know you guys, for some reason, forgot about Troy Franklin. He's still the guy. If you don't have him, no. He's for the. He's a Bronco.
He's a Bronco.
Troy Franklin is still that guy. He is their number one. Yeah. They don't even like Sutton over him.
I love Sutton, but yeah, I guess so.
Some of you forgot about him.
As a Broncos fan.
As a Broncos fan, you didn't forget about him. I didn't forget about him, but some of you did. A guy who balled out as well, a tight end, if you guys don't have Kyle Pitts, Dalton Schultz.
Yes, for the Texans.
Balled out. That guy had, I think, 2 touchdowns and just balling out. Straight had himself a game.
I don't know if you agree with me, but when I go to pick a tight end, I love picking a tight end with a young quarterback.
Yeah.
I just love that combo because those young quarterbacks, when
they like to check it down,
when they're stressing the fuck out, you check down to your tight end.
You check down to your big guy.
Which CJ Stroud is still relatively young.
Absolutely. And you know who else is relatively young? The Bears quarterback.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is a young guy, and he's got a great guy who has hands like glue. Colston Loveland is him.
Exactly.
Colston Loveland, he's great. That guy's awesome. So here's wide receiver room: Sutton, Pat, Bryant, Marvin Mims. Troy has so many drops, but he's him, bro. He gets like 12 targets a game.
He just needs to figure out.
He just gotta put glue on them grippies.
Get some of that stick 'em.
Abso-freaking-root-ry. Sorry, guys. Sorry I missed fantasy. We went deep there.
Yeah, we're just kind of having a good week. We're just rambling this weekend.
More
That's fun.
Pine Tower. Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely, all night long.
But real quick, let's go into the playoff picture.
Playoff picture. I forgot we missed it. All right, here we go. Cole's going to give you the playoff
We're going to start with the AFC. I'm just going to kind of go over the big teams in it right now. There are some other teams that do have a little bit of hope, but we're going to kind of cover just the teams that have a lot of hope. Broncos, 100%. They're in the playoffs. They're already in. They clinched, I believe. Yeah?
Yeah, Broncos clinched.
Yeah, Broncos clinched. They're 100% in the playoffs. They're at about a 71% chance to win the division. I think they're going to win the division, but you just never know. You got the Chargers on their heels.
The Chargers have been on their heels all year, but I think the Broncos have it. I think they
100%.
might even get the number 1 seed, especially with the Pats falling down like they just did.
Yeah, and then Patriots have a 99% chance of making playoffs. It's technically they're not locked in yet because the Bills beat them. But they have a 65% chance of winning the division after losing to the Bills.
Well, the Bills are now tied with them. Actually, I think they the division, they have the same amount of wins and losses. They've just played one more division game. So
and then that's up next. Bills, 99% chance of making the playoffs, a 35% chance of winning the division.
Yep.
Then we're going to move on to the Jaguars. They got a 98% chance of playoffs and a 57% of winning the division.
Isn't that crazy? They had like a 30% chance of making playoffs like 6 weeks ago, and now they own the division.
Yeah.
Colts haven't won a game
in a while.
In 4 weeks.
Yeah. They're just on a tear. Jaguars are on a tear. Colts are on the opposite.
Oh, Colts are on the
and
down.
then Chargers have a 95% chance of making the playoffs, but only that 11% chance of winning the division.
Struggling. Just down.
11% chance of winning that division. There's still hope though for them to win the division.
The Chargers? Yeah, no, they can
but
still do it.
They're making playoffs. Texans, 95% chance of making the playoffs with a 41% chance of winning the division.
Straight dogs, by the way. They
turned it around.
They have been just straight mopping.
Well, they did have C.J. Stroud get hurt earlier.
C.J. Stroud did get hurt. They did have some issues when it came to that.
Even their backup came in and I think won him a couple games to give him hope.
Yeah,
just to keep him alive.
Davis Mills, man.
Yes.
The neck. The fucking neck.
And then the Steelers. I got them. They're wrapping up the AFC, but they have a 63% chance of making the playoffs. 62% chance of winning the division.
Wow, they're basically going to make the playoffs based off their division. Is almost
just because they are in a shitty division. If Steelers were in any other division, I don't even think they're a playoff team this year.
What's the Baltimore's chance?
I don't have them on here. I can pull them up.
I'll pull them. I'll pull them
up real quick. I just wanted to go over kind of the higher percentage ones. But we're going to move on to the NFC. We got Rams already locked in. They clinched with a 63% chance of winning in the division. They still that division's loaded.
Yep.
You got the worry about the Seahawks and the Niners, who are really pretty much right on their heels.
The Ravens have a 47% chance of playoffs if they win this week.
So it's not looking pretty. That's just a rough division because I almost want to say I'd put my money on the Steelers, but you just never know. This year's been a wacky year. But Rams have clinched the 63% chance of winning that division. Seahawks are 99% playoff ready.
Yep.
24% chance of winning that division.
Also, the Colts have fallen to a 19% chance of making playoffs. Yeah. They were like 80-something% a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and then you're not going to like this one, but Eagles are 99%.
No, they got it.
And they're 99% going to win the division. They're actually the only team in the league, I think, that is like, you just know they're going to win the division. So 49ers with a 98% chance of making it, with a 14% chance of winning that division, just because that division's really difficult.
Absolutely.
Packers with a 91% chance of playoff hope, 54% chance of winning that division.
I think the NFC is so crazy. There can be multiple, or there can be a 12-win team without making playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Insanity.
Which is
insanity.
Doesn't make sense, but that's just how it works sometimes. Then the Buccaneers with a 75% chance of making it to the playoffs, with a 75% chance of winning that division. Panthers are right on their heels. But they also just lost a shitty way. Like, I don't even get that. The Bucs lost a shitty way, and then the Panthers lose a shitty way.
Since CJ got a concussion, they won 6 or 7 in a row since they lost to the Broncos, funny enough. No, the Broncos are nice. Let me tell you this, though. We're talking playoffs. Let's talk a little bit of clinching scenarios.
Yeah, let's do it.
AFC. The Denver Broncos. However, they've already clinched a playoff spot. They cannot be eliminated. They can win their division this week if the Broncos defeat the Jaguars or the Chargers lose or tie.
Which Broncos have a good shot. They are playing at Mile High Stadium against a team who's arguably very much like the Dolphins. Probably not the best in the cold. They're from Florida. So we'll see how that goes. I actually picked the Jags. I don't know why. I'm kind of on a Jags bandwagon. So
No, the Jags are nice. The Broncos tie and the Chargers lose also gives the Broncos a way in.
Yeah,
now,
Panthers and Buccaneers do still have to play each other twice.
Now the Broncos can also clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC this week.
With what?
This is how it happens. The Broncos win, Chargers lose, Patriots lose, and Bills lose.
Shit.
If that all happens, the Broncos will be the number 1 seed
In
this
the
week,
AFC.
and they won't even have to play another week. They can just bench everyone.
I hope that doesn't happen, but
For fantasy purposes, I really hope that shit does not happen.
dude, seeing the Bills and the Patriots lose in the same week is so unlikely, but you never know.
The playoffs, or the Patriots can make playoffs in 3 different ways. The Patriots win, and they're in. Colts lose, and they're in. The Texans lose, and they're in. So Patriots control their own destiny, win and they're in, but if they have a couple losses, they're in as well.
Exactly.
Buffalo, this is how they do it. They can clinch a playoff berth, and if they defeat the Browns and the Colts lose, Bills win, Texans lose, Bills tie, Colts lose, Bills tie, Texans lose. So basically, Bills win, and they just need 1 or 2 losses, and they're in. Jaguars, here how it goes. Jaguars can clinch a playoff spot this week with these things. Jags beat the Broncos, and the Colts lose. Jags win, Texans lose. Jags tie, same scenario. The Jags tie or win, and the Colts or Texans lose, they're in. Crazy enough. Chargers can clinch it as well if they beat the Cowboys and the Colts lose to the Niners. They can also get it if the Chargers win and Texans lose. So Colts and Texans determine a lot of people's futures. Basically, if the Colts or Texans lose, almost everyone in the AFC locks in a playoff spot.
Texans are playing the Raiders though.
AFC, the Colts are basically the only team that has a chance to take anyone out, and they have to it's going to have to be the Chargers or the Jags. In all honesty, because that team is just too damn good. Anyway, let's go to the NFC. NFC, Seahawks can get a playoff spot if they win, or the Lions lose. So if the Seahawks win or the Lions lose, Seahawks is in no matter what. The Bears, they can do it if they beat the Packers. And the Lions lose. Sorry, they beat the Packers, Lions lose. Now, if the Bears tie and the Lions lose, they still make it. Who's your Super Bowl prediction? Johnny on the spot. I think it's going to be the Rams and Buffalo.
Oh, that would be a wicked Super Bowl. I'd love that.
I think it's going to be the Rams and Buffalo.
And honestly, it hurts me to say this. I could definitely see it being a Rams-Buffalo and the Rams winning.
I think the Rams will win. If it's Rams and Buffalo, I think the Rams will win it.
Matthew Stafford has the dog in him.
Matthew Stafford has been to a Super Bowl.
He's won one. So
he has.
Like he just knows.
Here, Nolan.
I hope that doesn't happen. I do want the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. I do too. I want the Bills to win.
All the teams that have a shot right now, I think I want the Bills. I'm rooting for the Bills.
All right. And Nolan, we'll give it to you. This is how the Packers can clinch a playoff spot. The Packers need to beat the Bears. They need the Lions to lose. That's it. Packers win, Lions lose. Green Bay is a playoff team. That's it. That's all it takes.
That's going to be a wicked game, by the way, guys. Packers versus the Bears. That's going to be
Packers
a good game.
versus the Bears.
They're playing in Chicago, I believe.
I think so.
I think the last matchup was in Green Bay, so they're playing in Chicago. That's going to be a really, really good game.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
definitely tune into that one.
Oh, yeah. We're not really, Kobe. We're not glazing fucking Josh Allen. We just said he was going to lose. Kobe said he didn't want to watch because we were going to bully Drake May, and I still think Drake May's good. He's just young. They're not going to do it.
He's still Josh Allen's son.
Had to pop his in and grab some Canada Dry ginger ale. What a fucking sentence. Had to pop his in and grab a Canada Dry. Fucking clip it. All right. Anyway, let's get into next week. Who do you think's going to win and why?
We're going to get on to our Week 16 picks right
Week
here.
16 picks. And like I had said previously, I'm going 100% this week. If you guys want to put a 16-game parlay on it, it's going to hit. We're going to go rich.
Okay. I wanted to just let everybody know we actually have 2 Saturday games this week. Just so you're aware.
Weird. For what?
Honestly, I don't know why. I have no idea.
Oh, I think it's because it's playoff lock-ins.
Is it? So that's what it is. So yeah,
For
we
fun.
do have 2 Saturday games, and actually that Bears-Packers game is on a Saturday. It's going to be a Saturday night game. So
Saturday
that'll be cool.
night. Everybody
Saturday
get
night.
home Saturday night. Watch Bears-Packers. I think we'll see. I'll tell you in a minute. What are both of your opinions on Shedeur? I'll answer that before we get into it. Go ahead. Give me your Shedeur. Give me your Shitter Sanders picks.
You know, I think he has really good potential. I actually really do. I watching him, he's making some good decisions. The Browns are going to fuck him up. The Browns suck. I've seen so many clips of the head coach just not even acknowledging him. What was it last week? They went for that 2-point conversion to win the game. They didn't even have him on the fucking field.
Yeah, how do you not have him on the field?
I think Shadeur's... I wish the Raiders would have drafted him. That's what I'm going to say. I think the Browns are going to waste his career just like every team always does. And that's the Raiders probably would have too, but I think Pete Carroll would have been a better fit for Shedeur.
Here's my problem.
Else. But I do like Shedeur. I think
Shedeur is good. I think the world's against him, and guys like that. Right? Like if there's people that crumble or excel in the pressure when the world is against you, aka Tom Brady, last pick. The world's against him. He's 6th-string quarterback, by the way. Comes out and is the best to ever play.
Becomes the best quarterback.
The best quarterback
ever.
to ever play. Shedeur is like, they either can excel or just fall off like that.
Well, he's essentially a silver spoon kid.
Oh yeah, he's a silver spoon kid.
He had money his whole life.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, obviously he's definitely earned where he's at, though. I'm not going to say he didn't, but that's why people hate on him.
He does have to get out of the.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you do not want to be in Cleveland.
No, Cleveland is literally where you would go to end your career.
That's where
right.
every quarterback's career goes
but
to end.
I will say this, he does good against shitty teams. Like he played really well against the Titans.
Played really well against the Raiders.
He played really well against the Raiders. He got his first win as a starter, which was great. And then I think he played decent that last game and still lost. But, here's the thing. He played against a really solid defense. In fact, the best defense takeaway-wise in the league.
Oh, against the
His
Browns.
QBR was 8.2. Whack.
That's real.
He threw 3 interceptions. He was averaging 5 yards a pass. He went 18 for 35. He literally had a 30%, or he had a 30.3 rating.
Yeah, I think spiking the ball in the dirt is a higher rating.
That's a higher rating than that.
Yeah, but he is young.
He's young
gonna
and
have
he's on
these
the
games,
Browns.
so-
But, I mean, I just want to say that. Like, every time he plays against a good team, if he just spiked the ball every game that he's playing against a good team, he's playing better. And that's sad enough to say.
He needs, like was just saying, just get out of Cleveland.
He can't.
he's stuck now.
He's stuck.
But, that's just an unfortunate deal. Play to the best of your abilities, and hopefully it works out.
Hopefully it works out. All right. Now we're on to the picks.
Shedeur.
I like Shedeur too, but I think he's fucked.
Yeah, he might be fucked. But yeah, so we're going to move on to Week 16 picks. How about we kind of just go back and forth? Where I'm going to say a game, then you give me yours after I say it. Thursday Night Football, we got Rams versus Seahawks in Seattle. I got the Rams winning that football game.
I got the Rams as well. So I have the Rams winning it, more or less just because I think,
I think the Rams are the better football team.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's
Sam Darnold in the big games. This is a big Sam Darnold takeaway here because they can still win the division, Seahawks, but I think Matt Stafford's better. And Sam Darnold, he has played stressful in these close games. He fucks up. So I don't know. I think Rams are going to take this one.
I think it's a good test for the Rams too, playing in Seattle against this good Seattle defense and it being a loud environment.
Yep.
I think this is really good prep for the Rams going into the postseason.
I agree. I will also say, though, the Seattle Seahawks have one thing for them. Every time they've ever had a lead, they never give it back.
They're good at that.
They don't like to play from behind. If they play from behind, there's likely a chance they lose, and that's what happened all 3 of the games they lost.
Yeah, I agree.
However, if the Seahawks get a lead, they don't give it back.
Yeah, Brady selling his shares and padding up for the Raiders will never happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. The Raiders are toast.
Yeah. We're in another decade rebuild, so.
Yep.
But the Saturday game, the first Saturday game, we got Eagles versus Commanders. Yep. I got the Eagles.
It's an Eagles win. The Eagles need to lose out for the Cowboys to make playoffs. It's just not going to happen. Eagles win, and they're in. So, yeah, Eagles win.
I don't need to speak much on this one.
That's
The
it.
Eagles are
It's just
a better
that's
team.
just it. So they're gonna win the division and probably rest out.
And they finally got a little bit of probably some energy back, some life back into that team.
After a 31-0.
Yeah, after blowing out the Raiders.
After a fucking game.
That was a bye week for them, so they're definitely on the up.
Yep.
The next Saturday game, like we said that night, is going to be the Packers versus the Bears in Chicago.
I think it'll be a great game, and you know who I have?
Who do you got?
The Bears.
Okay.
I have the Bears. Like I said, I'm going
got the
100% this week, so make a parlay, just stack them.
But yes, I also got the Bears. I think Caleb Williams has been playing smart football. I think it's really what it's going to come down to is the Bears not going behind.
Yeah.
They need to stay ahead.
Even with the Packers winning last time, I said that this was going to be a split division. Even with Micah Parsons, they don't have Micah Parsons. They don't have Christian Watson. They are down one of their starting tackles. They're down a starting defensive safety.
Yeah,
they're so hurt right now.
Hurt.
And the Bears have been playing some good fucking ball.
And they're not
Bears
playing
win.
at home.
Bears win.
Yeah, Bears win that one. I agree full-heartedly.
Yep. All right, Bills versus the Browns. We just talked about Shitter Sanders.
Bills.
Bills. Yeah.
Josh Allen arguably is playing like an MVP again this year.
Yeah, no, he's playing very good at the end.
So many big comebacks.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Down 21-0.
Town 21-0, and
the
just
Patriots.
going off for a 40-yard run and 34-yard run.
They
and
started the season playing the Ravens. and
if
they
you
were down
guys
a
can
lot,
name
came
the
back.
number one receiver in Buffalo right now with yards, I'll give you $5.
Number one receiver.
You have like 20 seconds to guess it. I'm not gonna let you guys look it up. But the number one receiver for the Bills, I'm almost positive I know the answer. I just want to double check.
God, there's just not a lot of weapons on the Bills, so it's like kind of hard to say who that is. Is it Coleman?
I don't think it's Keon Coleman. No, it's not. I had a feeling it was that.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was gonna be too. Honestly, Reed. I don't think Reed even plays on the Bills.
Reed Blankenship? No Reed. No Reed. All right, we're gonna continue while you guys
Bills
guess.
are gonna beat.
Bills get the win.
They're gonna beat the Browns in Cleveland. And then on to that next game, we're gonna go Chargers versus the Cowboys.
What do you got?
Chargers.
Really? Here's the thing. The Cowboys are not going to lose this game, unfortunately, and it's going to piss me off. And it's because the Eagles are going to win it, but the Cowboys, Dak had his little interview, and he's like, the rest of our season's probably over. But like in real honesty, like the rest of the season is just to prove who we are as men, like as a team.
Let's just
as a
finish the
unit.
year strong.
Let's finish the year strong. I don't want them to finish the year strong. Ideally, we actually finished in the perfect scenario, right? If we win last week, win out. Easy peasy, right? If we lose this last week, lose out and get a decent pick. However, I think the Cowboys' mentality right now is let's just roll into next year fucking strong.
I 100% agree.
I think the Chargers are going to lose this week. I think the Cowboys are actually going to fucking win.
I agree with you,
off.
but I think the Chargers have so much more to lose. They should be playing with a way higher intensity.
They will, and I just think the Cowboys are going to do it for some reason. I think they're going to count them out. It's going to be one of those
if you're the
games.
Chargers, you're looking at this. Okay, we're playing the Cowboys, a team that you can definitely beat. Jaguars are playing the Broncos, which is going to be a very difficult game in my opinion for the Broncos.
Yep.
So if you're the Chargers, you need to win this game.
Yep. No, and I think they need to win the game. However, for some reason, I think it's just going to be one of those like
All right, there's
off
our first.
ones.
There's our first different pick.
Different.
I got
All right.
Chargers winning that one.
Let's go Chiefs versus Titans. I've got Gardner Minshew and the Titans winning it. Gardner Minshew, I love watching
Gardner Minshew and the Chiefs.
Yeah, sorry, Gardner Minshew and the Chiefs winning it over the Titans. I love watching Gardner Minshew play. He's so fun. His style, he's just that guy.
I think with Mahomes ripping apart that ACL and the season just them getting officially eliminated, the Titans are going to win that. They're playing in Tennessee as well. I think the Chiefs have no more momentum and they're just done.
Titans have not won one game at home this year.
Oh shit! Well, this is going to be their first one
Oh,
against
shit.
the goddamn Chiefs.
Oh man,
that's my big upset, really, of probably the whole week. Maybe,
mine was mine was the Cowboys, but Chiefs get the win.
I got Titans winning that.
Moving on to the next one, Bengals versus the Dolphins. I still took the Dolphins.
I also took the Dolphins.
I think Joe Burrow is so pissed and just like crapped out mentally. He's not playing his game.
No, they took a pretty fucking.
And unfortunately, even though the Dolphins lost, I think Mike McDaniels wants to go like 9-8. He wants to keep his job.
Well, they're back. They're playing back in Miami, so they're gonna have some warmer weather.
They'll play good. The Dolphins will win, I think. So
I agree.
I took them. All right, Jets versus Saints.
I got the Saints.
I took the Saints too. The Saints been playing some game.
They're coming off a couple big wins, so I think the Saints are going to actually pull this one out. The Jets, they're the Jets.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. The Jets.
I hear that.
Jets.
The Jets are the Jets. They just win the weird games. But the
same.
Saints have been, like I said, Tyler So. I think they're gonna let him ride his momentum. This kid's feeling himself right now.
No problem, dude.
I think he'll be. I think the Saints will let him win. I think the Saints will do that and just let it go.
Yeah, but I got the Saints winning that one.
Yep, me too. Vikings versus the Giants.
I got the Vikings winning this one.
I do too. I took the Vikings as well.
They're also coming off kind of a hot streak right now, so I think they're gonna carry the momentum
Absolutely
into MetLife
Yeah,
Stadium.
no, the Vikings have been playing hard. They're gonna get if they get JJ McCarthy, done.
Yeah,
they get a win.
And Jackson Dart, can we talk about him getting a fucking concussion protocol every other week?
Yeah, no, he's fucking dude. Just throw Jameis in there. J-Mo was playing.
Yeah, just throw
J-Mo was
Jameis
balling out.
Honestly, Jackson Dart keeps getting his fucking bell rung. Let's just take him out because the season's already over. Put your backup in, James.
Put your backup in. Let him get another gate. Let him get some more fucking money. Let him go play somewhere else next year.
But I do got the Vikings winning.
I got Vikings as well. Who you got? Bucks, Panthers.
I got the Panthers.
I got the Bucks.
I got the Panthers winning this because they do play each other twice.
Yep.
They still have to play two more times, and they're playing in Carolina.
Yeah, no, I think the Bucks win it.
That's the only reason. I think when they go back to playing Tampa Bay, then I think I got the Bucks.
I think the Bucks will win it just because the Bucks have been so close for like the past 3 weeks of getting a win.
Yeah.
And they also got Mike Evans now. Mike Evans who won't be on a snap count this week.
Yeah,
they've got Mike Evans. They've got Chris Godwin. They've got Igbuka back. They've got K. Dotton. They've got Bucky Irving. They've got their offensive line. They should, and if they should be the better team, I think they'll win.
But we always think that. But then the Panthers, after losing to a shitty team, they always seemingly bounce back and beat the better team.
They do. They do.
They love to do it. They beat the fucking Rams.
They fucking beat the Rams.
And the Rams had weapons.
Yeah, but Matt Stafford threw 3 picks and 2 of them went back.
So, let's see. But I think that's going to be another good game to watch.
Jags versus the Broncos.
This is where I actually think I have probably the biggest upset on the whole week.
Okay.
I got the Jaguars winning.
Wow, I did not want to go against them this week. The Broncos just keep winning.
They keep
the
winning.
Broncos just keep winning.
This is my bold pick of the week. I just wanted one out there, and I've been, like I said, I've been kind of a Jags bandwagon.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos here as well. I wanted to go Jags. I did. But the defense of the Broncos is too good, and Sean Payton game management.
And they're playing in Mile High. Like I said, Jaguars are a warm weather team. They're gonna.
However, Mile High there's a little bit thinner. Their kicker could probably kick a game-winning. He could kick an 80-yard field goal. So that'd be fucking crazy. But who needs to
watch that game?
Watch that game. That'll be a good game.
Honestly, I'm telling you, dude, if the Jaguars pull off this win. This is a big test for the Jaguars. If they win this game, I really like the Jags in the postseason.
Yeah, no, they'll be good.
Especially
how cold it is up there in Mile High. They'll play good.
If they pull that win off, I like it a lot.
All right, who you got versus the Cardinals in the Cardinals game? Falcons and Cards.
Falcons versus Cardinals. I got the Falcons. Falcons are coming off that win against the Bucks. They're going to carry that momentum into the Cardinals game.
I think Kirk O'Chain's going to find himself a team somewhere else, but I actually think the Cardinals are going to win this one.
Maybe the Cardinals should pick up Kirk.
That'd be a good one. Kirk O'Chain's could be a good card. But no, I like the Cardinals this week. They keep playing. They keep having yards.
I like this. We got some difference.
They've got yards. I mean, they have yards on yards on yards, and they just got to get in the end zone.
If there's any team they're going to beat, it's going to be the Falcons.
I'd agree. The Falcons lose weird games. This is a weird game they lose.
But you got Cards that game. I got Falcons.
Yep. Lions versus Steelers.
Steelers coming off of win. They're going into Detroit. I got Lions winning this game. I think they're going to bounce back and win this one.
Me fucking too. I think the Lions are in playoff mode already. They can't lose. They can't afford to.
They can't. So I got them winning.
I have them winning. They're already in playoff mode. And
Steelers are also kind of in like playoff mode. Like they really can't lose. But let's be real here. Mike Tomlin doesn't want to win another game.
No, he's
already maxed out.
No, he'll want to win one more.
One more, but he's not going to win the one more against the Lions.
The Lions will take this win. They've been playing some fucking smash mouth ball. They did have a sad loss against the Rams, but the Rams are just a better team.
Yeah, they are good.
So and Dan Campbell's a great coach, but yeah, I think Lions over here. Raiders versus Texans.
I got the Texans.
Ooh, yeah.
Fuck no, the Raiders
you almost
aren't
pranked
it.
Raiders are not winning that game.
No,
I think the Raiders are going to lose.
We're tanking. Just tank at this point for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though we can't do anything with draft picks, tank.
Real point, tank. I mean, you can go get that kid you can go get that Heisman out of fucking the Heisman winner.
Out of who won it?
Indiana's quarterback.
Oh, okay, I'm cool with that. I thought you were gonna say get the wannabe Heisman winner on what is it, Vanderbilt?
No. You go get the kid from Indiana he's a
or the Raiders just tank, get that draft pick, and then use those draft picks to trade for a player who's already proven.
LMAO. No, yeah, I mean for real though, because draft picks don't guarantee anything.
No,
but
they
yeah,
really
Texans.
don't. And like I said way back in multiple episodes, the Raiders do not know how to draft.
Yep.
So
Sunday Night Football. Raiders versus the Patriots. Ravens versus the Patriots,
That's
not Raiders. That's Sunday.
Is it? Oh, Sunday night.
Sunday night. I think the Pats win it. I think the Pats will lock in their playoff spot here.
I think this is going to be a good game. For some weird reason, I have a feeling that Ravens are going to go in there with a different type of intensity. They're not going to win. Patriots are still going to win the game. But I just have a feeling
this will give us somewhat of what a playoff game will look like. The Ravens are in playoff. They have to win, basically. Yes. It feels like they have to. Patriots are going to be in a cold environment. They're going to be in a brutal environment. The Ravens are, they're the Ravens.
Yeah,
they're still not easy to beat. I don't know. I think
Drake May's going to have a field day against the Ravens defense. But I just have
another stat is the Patriots have never lost a game this season away.
They're undefeated away.
I've only lost at home. So who knows?
Wild.
That's a weird
stat,
right?
It's just been a weird year.
All right,
but I got the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. All right, Niners versus the Colts
for Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football. I'll be covering it next Tuesday.
49ers versus Colts. I got the Niners.
I got the Colts.
You got the Colts. We got a lot of different ones.
I think Phillip Rivers finds his groove.
I hope he does.
Phillip Rivers finds a little bit of a groove. Then they get a little scared of Phillip Rivers and reading the defense. Oh fuck, we can't load the box. Here's Jonathan Taylor. Bow.
Unfortunately, I still just think the 49ers have too many weapons.
I think Jonathan Taylor has a legacy game here, 150 yards against that Niners D, and fucking like.
Are the Niners pretty healthy right now?
Niners are not.
They're not healthy.
They're playing good.
They got a lot of weapons back.
Nah, they don't really have. They have Ofunga and they've got all their. They've got a good defense anyway.
Brandon Ayuk ghosting the team.
No.
Brandon Ayuk just won't reply. He's not showing up to any of their shit. He's not replying. He's not going to be a 49er next year.
Good. Fuck him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he'll probably go be a Brown and his life
come to the Raiders and then drive a car into a wall.
You know what? That also makes sense. All right, give me your top 10.
Top 10. My top 10. You guys might hate it. You might love it. Who cares? Top 10. We're going to start at number 1 with the Rams. I had them at number 2 last week, but they won. And I do think they're in my opinion, the favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. So I got Rams at 1. That's up 1 from last week. At number 2, I got the Patriots. Patriots were actually at number 1 last week for me. I dropped them down 1 spot just because the Bills had that really good comeback.
Yeah.
I actually put the Bills in 3rd. They did not move. They stay in 3rd. I still got the Bills behind the Patriots. I do think the Patriots have an edge on them still, being that I think the Patriots have a better defense than the Bills.
Yep.
Oh, so I do got the Bills at 3rd. I got the Jaguars at 4. Like I said, guys, I'm kind of a bandwagon for the Jaguars this year, so I got Jaguars at 4. They did not move for me, actually. They were there last week as well. Then I got the what's up?
That comeback.
Yes, it was an insane
absolutely
comeback. Josh Allen's him. Drake May, you're his son. Sorry, but Jaguars at 4. They did not move from last week. For me, I got Bears at 5th. They moved up 4 spots for me.
Really?
The Bears are one of those teams. They went from 7th place last week back to 1st now. So it really comes down to. That's just a hard division.
Yep.
But I do like the Bears. I for some reason I'm rooting for the Bears this year as well as the Jaguars. I like the Bears-Jaguars. But yes, Bears in 5th. I got the Broncos in 6th. They're up 2 spots.
I don't mind that.
They just keep finding a way to win. I don't
keep finding ways to win.
I don't think they're a dominant team by any means, but they find a way to win.
They do find ways to win. They're like that.
At the end of the year, that's all that really matters.
That's a dub. A dub's a dub's a dub's a dub.
And then I got the Seahawks at 7. They have not moved at all from my last week's spot. Seahawks are just kind of, I think the 7 seed is perfect for them. I think that's where they belong. Texans, I got them at 8. They dropped 2 spots for me. I kind of swapped them with the Broncos because I do think the Broncos are a little bit better than the Texans. So I got Texans at 8. Then I got the Packers at 9. They dropped 4 spots for me.
Wow, you still have the Packers in there,
I still got them in there. They are super injury-ridden now, so who knows? But I still think they're a team that you still got to watch out for. So I got them at 9. And then I actually threw the Niners into the top 10. They weren't even in my top 10 last week. Niners at 10. which arguably you could probably flip the Packers and Niners, put
Yep.
49ers at 9, Packers at 10. But either way, that's my top 10.
All right, that's a solid top 10. We'll go from the 10 down to the 1 for me. The Bears find their way back in after they had a really crappy loss. So they're at 10. Number 9 are the Niners. They fell 6 spots for me after they had a shitty win over the Titans. The Titans made them look sorry. So I don't know. The Niners fell heavy there. Broncos are up 3. So or no, up 2. Sorry, up 2. Broncos are up 2 from 10. I got them at 8. Broncos at number 8, and then up number 7 we have the Jags, who are also up 2. Sorry,
they're very similar to the Broncos. They
Yep.
just kind of find ways to win.
They went from 9 or 10 to 8 and 9 to 7. So the Jags move up. The Patriots, they fell hard. I know that they shouldn't have really lost that game. For me, that's crazy. They went from my number 1 team to my 6th team. Patriots at number 5 or 6. Sorry. Moving to number 5 is the Texans, who also move up 2 spots from the 7th seed to the 5th. Texans have been killing it, so that's the way to go there. I love them. And then, sorry, I moved some teams around. I fucked something up. We'll go to number 4, and I will leave that as the. Sorry, I'm going to look here. I put a team on there twice, and I forgot who the other one was. Give me 1 second. It was the Lions at 9 and the Niners at 4. I apologize. Niners at 4, Lions at 5 or 9. So there we go. Sorry, messed it up. I know the Lions shouldn't be in there, but they are. So the Niners, they dropped only 3 spots, 2 spots. So they went down 2. Buffalo, they went up 2.
We both got Buffalo in 3rd.
They're number 3 for me. Number 2, I got Seattle plus 2. They went from 4th to 2, so Niners and Seattle swap. Rams at number 1 again. The Rams went back up after they had their loss. They just played fucking some talented football. So I like them as that there.
That's our top 10.
That's our top 10 of the week. It's looking good. This week's looking solid. I mean, we've got a lot of matchups. We got a lot of playoff hopes are on the line.
Yes.
Like I said,
this is arguably the last couple weeks of every NFL season are just playoff weeks.
Absolutely. These are all playoff weeks, and then after this week, it's just seeding. So
exactly.
More or less. I mean, there's a couple teams that'll still potentially be in it. Like I said, the Cowboys win and the Eagles lose. The Cowboys still are a game and a half behind, so who knows? Detroit has to win. Carolina has to keep winning. Seattle has to fucking keep winning, and so does San Fran. Like I said, there can be 12-win teams this year that don't make playoffs. So, I mean, just keep winning.
Just real quick, too, I just want to say, Cardinals eliminated, Saints eliminated, Falcons eliminated, Vikings eliminated, Giants, Commanders, Raiders, Chiefs, Titans, Browns, Bengals, Jets, and Dolphins.
All gone.
Eliminated.
Dolphins lost it this last week. Bengals lost last week. They lost it. Chiefs were finally gone last week. Minnesota. No, sorry. That's it. That's everybody that got eliminated last week. So we'll see who goes down this week.
Exactly.
But getting into it, I mean, at this rate, that's the wrap. Honestly, we're going to get into the athlete of the week here. I'm going to take a quick pee, but then we'll get you into the athlete of the week. So give me just 1 second.
Athlete of the week. You guys want to watch this one? It's different.
It's different.
You're gonna
All right, everybody.
We're back. Can you guys hear us? Everything's
Welcome
sounding
to the
good?
talking booth.
Let's check our audio.
No, we're good. We're good. Oh, wait, you're right.
Oh, wait.
I would test them. Check the mics.
Check the properties here. There we go.
We should.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, all right, we're good. Welcome to
the Athlete of the Week, who this week is
Joshua Singleton. All right, guys. He's a guard. He's a big boy, let me tell you. 6'5", 335 pounds, class of 2026.
This big fucking
We'll
guy.
drop his Twitter or X down in the description. But, yeah, big dude.
this guy right here.
Number
Giant.
72. Guys, just watch this guy. He's a fucking tank. Just flattens people.
Oh my god, I don't even want to play against that.
No, dude, he's 6'5", 330. And he's not even in high school.
He's in high school. That's an NFL player. I mean, quite literally.
I can't remember what school he played for.
IMG. IMG is also notably one of the best high schools in the country.
So, yes, he plays for IMG.
Oh, look at that. No, he's going places. Remember this name. I mean, remember the day that we showed Joshua Singleton. That guy's going to be a hell of a tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to play tackle or guard. They have him in guard right now, just because look at he's a pulling guard.
Look at that.
Blocked two guys.
Wow. Insanity.
Yeah, this dude's a tank. It's fun to watch these big fellas.
Just bullying him to the ground. Oh my god.
Dude. I love it. Look at that guy. Get on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Dude, that's so unfair. Holy crap.
Oh, we got him a tackle here.
Yeah, they move him around.
Yeah, I think I would rather him be a tackle. I don't know his speed. I don't have any of his speed stats.
Look at that. One arm on two guys on this play,
by the way.
Go back.
He blocked this guy and this guy. Boom, bam.
Stopped both of them.
Stopped them both with
And
1
then
and
just
2.
dropped his weight.
That's why I think he'd be a great tackle.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
72.
How old is he?
Right on the right screen. He's a class of 26. So I think he's a junior, right? If he's a class of 26.
No, this is his year. Crazy.
He's just constantly pancaking guys. Ready?
Boom. Get out of my face. Wow. Criminal. Criminally large.
Fall down on him.
Boom.
I love watching linemen play. Linemen do not get enough credit.
No, linemen's the heart of the team, man.
It's literally the backbone of the entire sport, and they don't get the recognition it deserves.
No. The whole play gets blown up and he's blocking a guy 80 yards downfield.
I mean, as a running back when I was playing, you go score a touchdown, run back and give the ball to
Oh,
the
yeah.
linemen. Tell them they did a good job because
That's
without them
their
they
ball.
don't do shit.
Absolutely. Good God.
I like when he's pulling. I like the pulling plays. He's a dog.
He's putting people on the ground, taking helmets off on accident.
Like, you're not getting
Hey, Johnny, thank you for the sub. Thank you for gifting us a sub. Johnny, you should sub for yourself and stop gifting everyone else a sub, by the way. Just so you know, so you stop getting ads.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Stop gifting everyone else a sub and get yourself one.
No, honestly, can we just like make him higher up on our channel at this
He
point?
still gets ads.
Damn.
We'll mod him. We'll mod him.
We're gonna mod you, Johnny.
We're gonna mod you, Johnny. You're there every day.
You've supported us arguably one of
a lot.
a
Yeah.
lot. I'll just say that. You've supported a lot.
Here you go, Johnny.
I wonder if on the stream why it's all black like that.
I don't know. I think my our things aren't loading, which is weird. I'll have to get that checked
Honestly,
out.
it's fine. You guys can hear us. It's not lagging. So it
We'll
works.
have to check that out for next week, make sure it works.
Some technical difficulties.
Technical
That's
difficulties.
all.
But no, just a straight dog at the line. I mean, if you want to go to battle, you want a guy that's going to be able to make someone not even move. I mean, look, just stands him up.
Yeah,
Done.
he's a dog.
Drops one, throws that one, you missed it right there. But look, throws this guy to the left, stops the fucking stunt route, throws him to the ground.
Yeah, a little stunt. He stops that linebacker from being able to
And that's a touchdown based off that catch right there. But it's just insane. Just a great.
Remember the name, Joshua Singleton.
Joshua Singleton, who is 6'5", 300.
He's
and
330. Let me tell you, he's 330. He put 300 on here, but everywhere else I was reading, he's 330. By the time he's in college, dude, this guy arguably will be a.
They're
He's not done growing technically either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could end up being a 6'6", 6'7", 350-pound guy.
Yeah, just a giant behemoth of a man.
Just a fucking, that's genetic right there. He's just born with it.
Dog.
But we will drop his X handle. It's Joshua 52 capital Singh with a capital S.
Josh Singh. There's all these singletons in the world, but
that was our player of the week, our athlete of the week.
That's athlete of the week, but that's it. But you know what we're gonna do this week? We're gonna raid someone.
Yes, we're raiding somebody, but guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was episode 8. We've already been doing this for 2 months. We're going to keep it going. We're going to do this every Tuesday. We appreciate all your guys' support tremendously.
Absolutely.
Doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you guys for always being here and helping us out.
Absolutely.
We have a blast doing this, and we hope we can just keep doing this for as long as possible.
We're gonna look around, right? Let's go to something similar. I don't know what these guys all do.
Raid somebody that just doesn't have a lot of viewers.
No, we're gonna do this guy right here.
Alrighty.
We're gonna raid him, right? We're gonna go raid this. Is this late?
Does it mean we're done when we press the raid?
We're not gonna do it. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna wait. We're gonna pick someone else. I didn't know who that was. We're not doing that one. Apologize.
That's funny. That's funny.
Keeping it moving. We're gonna find someone that looks similar to what we do. Massive case Christmas break. What is this? All right, this guy's doing card pulls and everything. This is similar to us. Let's give him a raid. Everybody, we're gonna pull in here. Just say hi, what's up, and here we go. You guys ready? And it's time. Here we go. We're gonna be pulling you guys in there right now, so you guys should be able to join the raid. So hit leave up here on the comments and hit leave. Join the raid. There we go. There we go. Undrafted. All right. Hold on. Actually, stay. I think we're still here. Hold on. Just hang out. I'm not really sure how this works. So.
I don't either.
We're just doing it.
I don't want to stream.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go. We're raiding now.
All right, we're out.
Now we're doing it. There we go.
See ya. Do we just end our stream now?
I think so.
Yo, Undrafted&Unqualified. Bro's rating his stream at the party at 6. Appreciate that, dog.
Usually it's
That's
better.
the favorite song, dude.
Oh no, don't. Just leave it for a minute. That's our team right there. There we go. Fuck it.
What's up, Johnny? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well tonight, man. How was your stream going, Undrafted?
We'll go say
How
hi.
was your stream?
We'll go say hi.
Unfortunately, we're about to end our stream. Yo, we'll raid somebody. We'll raid a Minecraft YouTuber. We're gonna raid a Minecraft YouTuber. Chris, I got you for 6. 9 and 10 were filled. Was solid. What did you stream, man? What did you stream? Great, thanks. Happy to hear that, man.